What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? Hold on, let me make sure my stuff isn't muted. All right. I just finished doing a lot of figuring out some stuff, right? This is what I mean. See, this is a moment I chose to just come on here and vent for a second because this is what I mean when I say I let my mind run rampant. Like that last video I posted, I was in my car and I was having a little meltdown because I was thinking I had severely messed up with my classes and stuff. It's like if I make a mistake, it's like my mind, the PTSD, my chronic PTSD, it just immediately, I just start crumbling. I immediately start thinking, oh my God, I gotta fix this. If I don't fix this immediately, there'll be no way to fix it. Whole time there was nothing to fix. I was just overthinking everything. So I just had my academic advising meeting with his name's Mr. Isaiah Atkins. He's a great help. He is such a great help with my school. Um, and he helps you with, you know, your whole course loads and the classes to take, what classes to take next, all of that. And here I am telling him I'm no longer full term because I'd have to drop out of this class first, or I had to withdraw to this class and take it next D term, and then I had to drop out of this class. I was just going over everything that happened. So now I'm thinking I'm only taking 3 credits, which is no longer full term, and that means VRNE won't cover it. All that was I was wrong about. Whole time. Thank you, God, for this. Let me just say that. Whole time he said, you're still full term. You just are taking some of these classes in the D term because they have 2 terms, B term and D term, right? And my brain tends to skip. And so when I end up having to drop out of some kind of class that's in B term and it skips to D term, I'm only thinking that B term is this semester. I forget that B term and D term is one semester. So when things got switched to D term, I'm thinking I'm only taking 3 credits now, whereas I was taking 12, when really it's all still 12. They just switched terms, if you get what I'm saying. It sounds a little confusing, but the way my brain skips, that all was confusing to me for a second. And I just started panicking. I started paranoia. So, long story short, I just want to sit here and thank God because why? I am actually still full term. That means VRNE will cover my stuff. And I am still able to take that very important class that I just withdrew out of this semester. It just has to be taken in D term, which is actually God freeing up my schedule like I need it so well at this moment with my job and with between my job and my kids. I really needed that. As bad as I wanted to go ahead and get it out the way, I really did need that. I'm gonna just keep it real. So I have more time to plan and prepare now, whereas I missed that important meeting that caused me to withdraw the class. Next time I'll be more prepared and won't miss it. With all that to say, while I was fucking excuse me, Lord, take that word out my mouth. While I was freaking tripping, I had emailed my VRNE counselor and I sent her a long update, letting her know, ma'am, I'm no longer full term. I'm afraid y'all not gonna be able to pay for my classes. Um, I just want to tell you, I had to drop this class and add this class, so I gotta let you know that just in case you see that on the class load to pay for and all that. I was just freaking. I know she Her name is Sonia. I know she just sitting there looking at my message like this girl be worried for nothing. I remember in my job back in Pawnee, I used to work in Kansas, and I had an old supervisor who was a man, and then I had a supervisor who was a woman, and they both had to end up telling me the same thing. Mr. Eric stopped working; he had to retire. The new supervisor used to always tell me, both of them used to tell me, like, "Class, you worry for no reason. You just breathe, girl." Everyone knows I just stress, yo. I stress. I be stressed. But I'm alright. I'm alright. Speaking of the devil, let me take my medicine for a second. Hold on. I sure ain't even took it. I need to go take my pill. Wee wee wee, baby, baby girl. I need some water. Long story short, this is the kind of stuff I be wanting to document. My ups and my downs, because I have a lot of them. Okay. But even more importantly than that, I want to show how every time God come through for a sister, nonstop, nonstop. My academic advisor was sitting on here looking at me like, you worried for nothing. All my supervisors I ever had be looking at me like, you worried for nothing. You know, God and my guardian angels and ancestors up there looking at me like, you worried for nothing. I'm the only one who don't seem to get it. And my mom and my stepdaddy peeking at me like, you worried for nothing. But I hope what shows from that is that I'm a dedicated person. I don't give up and I just be striving and striving for what I gotta accomplish. Especially since I had kids, y'all. I really feel like I can't stop. I gotta all that did when I had my babies would just sent me into overdrive. And I thank God and that no good baby daddy of mine every day I can for my babies. Every day. Those are my babies. They're so precious. They're so innocent. They're so perfect. People say it ain't no such thing as perfect. When you look at your kids, that's perfect, baby. That's perfect. That's perfect. Um, I was about to say something. Oh, let me give y'all a quick update about work. People tried it. That's all I'm gonna say. I ain't gonna. I ain't. Be smart, class. Don't say too much because you never know. It ain't like I'm telling anything personal about the residents and their mental health conditions. And all I'm gonna say is, when you have a feeling, 'cause somebody had told me this, I gotta pay more attention to discernment, right? And I've been doing that ever since. I've been paying attention. When I get a feeling about somebody, I no longer ignore it. If something tell me to stay away, I stay away. If something tell me don't talk to them, I don't talk to them. There's a certain person, coworker at my job, right? Who, as soon as I got there on day one, I was supposed to be there by myself, but he took it upon himself to stay there with me the whole shift and help me out, right? And I appreciate him for that. But I did feel like something was a little off about it. But I'd rather had been there and got help than not no help at all, right? So I was grateful for that. Should I tell? Oh no, I'm gonna tell. It ain't like I'm saying anything personal. So they gave me the rundown and everything. They went and showed me the medication because you have to provide medication to the residents, and you have to take documentation and notes of everything, right? When you pass out something, you sign for it. When you get what I'm saying. He showed me two particular meds that belong to one particular patient who needs them. That patient needs their meds. Without their meds, that patient is erratic, right? Um, he said, "You know what this is?" I said, "What's that?" And he said the name of the meds. He was like, "That's weed pills." I was like, "Oh, okay, okay, nice, nice. Wish I could have got a prescription, right?" And he was like, "Tell me about it, right?" And he just put it back in the cabinet. Now, you might take that as just he just joking and whatever. But also be smart and think in the back of your head for that person to just highlight that of all things is just like, don't be getting all hype over that resident's meds. Like, hopefully you're not messing with them. And I always had that in the back of my head. Like, hopefully this man ain't in here taking nobody's meds, right? Well, guess what just came up? We all got a group chat, a message saying, we all need everybody to give a statement about the meds because the meds is missing. Shit. This is what happened when I start working over here, yo. Like, come on, bro. And I'm new. So if they never had this happen before, which I don't know if it's happened before or not, but if this has never happened before, guess who looking a little guilty? The new person, right? And in the time that it happened was the worst time because this patient who takes those meds just so happened to be in the hospital. So you took this man's meds at the time that he's not even here to take them. You're making it very obvious that you're just taking his meds. And then it was uneven. He takes two meds at the same time. This man just boop, 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 popped them all out the pack, all unevenly. Like, if you're gonna take something, at least try to make it look, like it was so obvious the way he did it. You could tell there were missing meds. And so I was told, they called me and said, class, hey, go take a picture of the meds and the document sheets and all that and send it to me so I can keep record of this. And I went and I took pictures and I saw how much was missing. I was like, oh man. Long story short, somebody already messing up at this job that I just started at, and I just a little heated because I feel like it made me look a little bad. And I realized the man signed on my sheet, right? He said he would sign for me. Um, when one of the residents is taken to the hospital, it's hard for me to focus sometimes, y'all. I'm sorry. My speech is like, but yeah, when a resident's taken to the hospital, you don't sign your initials where they get their meds. You sign a certain letter where okay, I'm explaining too much. Let me not tell that part. Let me just not. Bottom line, the man was signing in my spot. He said, "You forgot to sign, so I signed for you." I looked at him funny then. Like, don't sign for me. I'll sign my own information. Don't put nothing down on my name. And when I looked back where he signed, he purposely did not sign on the two specific prescriptions that were taken, that were missing. So you trying to make it look like it was me. It's kind of how I was trying to put it all together. Like, why would he? Long story short, I spoke with the supervisor. I spoke with the supervisor underneath the supervisor, and they said, write your statement, baby. We already know who it was. They called him out in the group chat, and whatever disciplinary action for that gentleman is going to happen for that gentleman. But bottom line, I ain't taking no else for nobody. I got me, myself, and I to worry about. I just started this job, and I'm offended that you even tried it, that you even thought you would try that with me. People see me and swear I'm so nice. Baby, don't fuck, don't take me there. That's all I'm saying. And I say that because all while he was helping me on that first shift, he was also doing a lot of flirting. He was telling me he knew Jada Kiss, and he was showing me all these pictures of him with celebrity Jada Kiss and how he used to know DMX. That was his boy. I don't care about all that. Why you showing me all that, bruh? People swear you easy. They swear like just because they what they think they know about you. Was asking me all about my past life and stuff like that. Don't worry about that. We good. Just do your job. Teach me my job and let's keep it professional. I'm not trying to be your friend or your whatever. And last time I checked, you married. I don't know why you this communicative with me anyway. So sorry, y'all. I got a little off topic. But I had to share that too to show to explain how work was going. So this situation just happened at work, and I'm just like, man, listen, God, go ahead and go ahead and rebuke that. I don't need nothing throwing me off my game. Keep that shit over there. No negativity my way. No poisonous ass traps my way. I'm done with all of that, baby. I'm done. If y'all still in that mindset in that world over there, you need to be done too. Get out of it. Control Alt Delete X that. All right, y'all. I'm about to go. I gotta make a call to the LUO advising to finish doing what me and my advisor was just talking about. I just had to come on here and laugh at myself a little bit because God always makes a way, don't it? He always make a way. Ooh, I gotta wash this head. I'm trying to wait. I'm trying to wait till after the third. I have a reason for waiting. That's all I'm gonna say. And then I'm gonna retwist it and I'm gonna try to get a video of me doing it myself. But that's gonna take a long time. And if I got these kids, it's gonna be hard to do. So just bear with me for the ones who care to watch and care to keep up. All right, thank y'all. I'll talk to y'all later.